And we're live, ladies, gents, boys, girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another edition of WWT Wrestling with Trivia. I am your host, JPO Jordan Pierce Owens. I feel like I just saw this guy to my left because I think he was in the last episode because the episode after him got canceled. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the arena, Nico Suave Regoli.
I just played in the gauntlet, and then immediately after we taped the match with Richie, and so far I'm realizing that I haven't done very well against people who have played in combat wrestling trivia with me, but I've done well against the newcomers here in WWT that I haven't played before. So like I'm hoping to see if that will even out the record. I've never played Justin before. I've never even seen him on a video before. So it's like I'm hoping, maybe this will work in my favor. New blood usually works better for me. But yeah, before you introduce him, trivia for Thon 3, February 14th. That's Valentine's Day, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Matches, 12 matches over 12 hours, simulcasting on their various YouTube channels, as well as my Twitch channel. Donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia, the number 4, THON, the number 3, is where you can donate to the Four Diamonds Fund as part of Penn State's annual Thon event. We're raising money for the Four Diamonds Fund. They cover the cost of children battling cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital. All donations are in tribute to Kevin the Smasher Smets, good friend of mine, a brother who's battling stage 3 colorectal cancer. He's winning his fight so far, but there are some kids who could use a little bit of extra support. So give whatever you can. If I raise $3,000, whoever has raised the most individually for my cause will get to determine what my very first tattoo will be. That's a very stupid idea, but I need some donations, and I figured,
oh man,
hey,
I might
offer
donate
your.
just to get cherry on you.
Sometimes you got to take big risks to get the big donations.
Fantastic, as always. Good to hear. Good to hear. His opponent coming to us, no stranger to the wrestling ring or the trivia ring, ladies and gentlemen, Justin Matthews.
Yeah. I don't got anything to plug except there is this exceptionally good wrestling promotion that's just locally where I live, and they have a show this Saturday at Chicago Boys where I'm going to be competing for tag team titles. So if you want to see your boy rocking some new gold or something like that, then check it out. Because I don't know, frat packing friend. Hey, we're not losers, Bud Heavy. All right, you lost your last match. We won. All right, we're looking for you, bro.
If you do go to the event that he just plugged, please wear your fucking masks.
Yes,
I was waiting for that. Nico.
Please wear the mask. Yes, please. All right, and not the luchador style mask either.
Well, cover like Corey on commentary has the good one where it's like Kalisto, but it covers everything.
Nice.
So. Wear the glacier mask.
That one doesn't fit, dude. Some of the one from Pro Wrestling Crate doesn't fit. It's meant for a boy. Anywho, but I agree. I agree with both sentiments. RPW Saturday, Chicago Boys Bar and Grill in Fort Myers, and I also agree with that sentiment. Wear your mask. All right, guys. 20 questions involving the world of rugby. Question number 1: who holds the record for most WWE pay-per-view matches?
All right. I'm in with what I think is a pretty solid guess.
Nico.
Is it the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, Glenn Jacobs, a.k.a. Kane?
Glenn? What do you got, Justin?
I went with, oh, you can't see me in my spider web.
Put it on, just put it on your body. I got it, but yeah, keep it on your body. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just like that for future. All right. It actually is Mayor Glenn. Nico, his first point here. I believe second place is his brother, Undertaker. All right. Because don't forget, man, those guys have been around since the 90s. Number 2. Who held the TNA/Impact World title the longest? Longest singular reign.
Okay.
We know Justin's in because that was squeaking out loud.
I'm sorry, man. It's the marker's fault, not
No,
mine.
no. No knock.
You know what? The marker is kind of like me. When we perform, we make a lot of noise.
That sounded weird.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know what I mean. Get that heat.
All right, we're both in.
Yep.
All right, Justin, what you got?
I went with Jeff Jarrett.
Double J, Nico.
I went with Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode's what I'm looking for. Yes.
Dang it.
Longest reign. I actually don't even know if Jarrett technically, because I said Impact TNA. I don't know if Jarrett held the.
He
I
might
think
have
it was
NWA,
NWA,
maybe when it was
Yeah.
still with them at the time. I don't know.
I
I
was
mean,
just saying I wasn't technically including that title, so I don't know if he
yeah, I
would
guess
even
so.
count.
I just thought of it because Jarrett's like the Triple H
Oh yeah,
or
no, I
like the
know.
Shane Douglas of
He held.
TNA.
Yeah, he conquered that league for the first like 3 years, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Number 3. Who has the most losses in WrestleMania history? Who has lost the most at Mania?
Yeah, get that heat marker.
I'm not sure about this. We'll see.
We shall find out soon. Well, what are you not sure about, Nico? What you got?
I wrote Jeff Hardy.
Mr. Hardy, Justin?
All right. Even though he is Mr. WrestleMania, I know he has, I think, more losses than wins. I went with HBK, Shawn Z.
I'm looking for Shawn's buddy from DX, Triple H, has lost the most.
His name popped up too. Like he's definitely gotten into cool dad, I'm gonna put over my kids mode lately.
Yeah, putting over Daniel Bryan, Undertaker on a couple occasions.
Yep.
First match with Warrior, so on and so.
True.
2000s was a loss too. 2001's a loss. All right, number 4. Not including the Iron Man match between Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, what is the longest match in WrestleMania history?
Dude, what goes longer than 60 minutes?
No, not including. So it's
I
less
know,
than
but
60.
okay, so it's less than. All right.
That's what I was saying. First place is the Iron Man match because it went 60 minutes, technically 60 plus. So this went somewhere below 60 from
Cult
1 to
Hog
59.
Call the Hog just put out a video of this sort of thing. And I'm trying to remember everyone who is in that video. God dang it.
Not that. Nope.
Oh, I'm gonna kick myself.
All right, I got a guessing.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Justin's
remember that
in.
video. Remember that video.
I think I even know what you're talking about too. I didn't pull it from there, but I think I know what you're talking about.
I watched it while I was on a walk. I'm seeing Cena and Orton at bragging rights. That was tied with another Iron Man match that also went 60 minutes, but I don't remember if that was at WrestleMania. Damn it. I'm just gonna hope that this was at Mania. I'm not even sure if I'm remembering the competitors correctly. Do you need the Mania it happened at too?
No, just give me. I'm looking. No, just give me the people.
All right.
It's fine. Justin, what you got?
I went with TLC at 17.
Nico?
I went with Austin versus Triple H. I'm trying to remember if they had an Iron Man match and if that was at Mania. If not, The Rock was probably one of these two. Undertaker
it's
interfered.
not bad. I don't even think that's a Mania match. We're actually just looking for this year's Edge versus Randy Orton.
Mother.
Oh,
It went very long, like 45.
damn.
I knew it was going to be something from that video, and I was just like, damn it.
You know, I can't lie. I didn't even watch the whole match. You know, it
It's
got a little
long
stale in the middle.
It's a long one, obviously.
You know, it took
I wasn't looking for an Iron Man match. It's not there. That was the only Iron Man match in history. Was that hour-long one?
You know, it took third in that list. It was Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper, Chicago Street Fight. When that
because of the break. Yeah.
when they drove off and then came back to the arena like 50 minutes later.
I'm a nerd. When I do time things usually myself anyway, just for fun. I paused when they went completely out of frame and into another match. Like, I don't really count that, but if you do, then yeah. All right, number 5. Who was drafted first in the first ever WWE draft in 2002?
Shit.
Yeah, that's my reaction. 2002.
First ever draft. Who was the first one to be drafted?
All right.
Nico, what you got?
Is it Triple H?
I don't know. Justin?
I also picked Triple H.
Sorry, it's the man who Rikishi did it for, The Rock. He did it.
That was my other guess.
Yeah, I think it was probably Vince or Rick. I think Vince did it. Yeah, because it was on SmackDown.
You know, I just figured if they were going to hand out world championships, you know, maybe that was the guy.
That was a few months later. That was this was like March. That was September.
That's okay. I mean, I could have
Number
given him the
6.
belt for a reason.
Who ended Adrian Neville's first cruiserweight title reign?
Nah, man.
Oh, like Justin's rewriting.
Yeah, and rewriting again.
All right, Nico.
Invest in a whiteboard, man. Invest in a whiteboard. Akira Tozawa, as part
Okay,
of Titus Worldwide.
That's
What
probably
was your
it.
first 2 and then third guess, Justin?
My first and my last guess were the same because the only person I could think of was Enzo.
What was all
Totally
the other?
forgot about Tozawa.
Well, it was Tozawa. Nico pulled it, by the way. Akira Tozawa. Number 7. In AEW, the Butcher and the Blade are also known as what normal names?
I have no idea.
Dude, do you want to just skip this question and go to the next one?
Dude, I never even heard of the Butcher and the Blade until AEW. And then I don't even watch AEW because it's like a whole Botchamania episode in itself.
Oh,
that's a little harsh, but
yeah,
but
I love AEW.
if he doesn't have an answer,
I think the agent on every match is that Matthew guy. He has to be.
Hey, man.
If he doesn't have an answer and I don't have an answer, then we might.
No, I mean legit. Does either one of you not have either name?
I have no idea. I know them as the Butcher and the Blade.
Right,
That's
then,
it.
I know one guy is in a band, but I don't know his name still.
That man is the Butcher, Andy Williams, and the Blade is Pepper Parks, aka TNA's Braxton Sutter. I would have also been okay with.
So his name is Pepper?
Pepper Parks, aka Braxton Sutter. Yes.
Okay.
Odd.
They're around
Okay.
quite a while. And Andy Williams he's in Every Time I Die, I think, is the band.
I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, since you love the Butcher and the Blade, here's another Butcher and Blade question for you. Number 8. What kind of match did the Butcher and the Blade and the Natural Nightmares have on a November 2020 Dynamite? What kind of match?
Hmm.
The next 12 questions are all Butcher and Blade related, by the way.
Dang. Well, the only answer I have is the bunny. That's it.
I think I have this right.
And her real name's Allie.
What was their other name?
I still remember when she got her
Allison.
throat slit in TNA.
Yeah, she was murdered, folks, in Impact.
Why don't they address that? They should address that.
Cherry Bomb.
Seriously, like Tony Khan, that's your next
Nah.
advertisement for the next Impact episode. Just be like, hey, remember Allie? Remember how you guys literally murdered her? Well, I invested in a Lazarus pit with all of my money and brought her back to AEW.
We're so good, we resurrect people. Yeah. Who else has been murdered? Really kill a couple people?
Vince
They kill
McMahon's
a
been
lot of
resurrected,
people.
but not in AEW.
Yeah.
Impact
his
kills
limousine
a
did
lot
get
of
blown
people.
up.
Vince probably does have a Lazarus pit, knowing him. Some good shit.
Dude, these are super freaking like, I don't know what it is about these questions today, but I'm like 0 right now.
We're still in the first half. All right, we both have guesses?
Yeah, guesses.
All right, Justin.
I was going to say First Blood, but you said it was on TV, so I didn't think they could do that. So I just went with like a no DQ match, like a tornado tag
Nico.
style. I don't know.
I think it was called a bunkhouse match.
Yeah, I got to give it to Nico. He nailed it. It's more or less a no DQ match. There's nothing really special about it, but it's labeled a bunkhouse. That's what I was looking for.
Darn it. I was right, but I was still wrong.
Number 9, the current SmackDown champions, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, defeated who to win the Raw tag titles at Clash of Champions 2019?
Oh,
Damn, bro.
Who was on the roster in 2019?
I'll give you guys a hint. It was not the tag team of Sting and RoboCop.
Oh, I remember now.
Oh, Nico might have pulled it.
Dang. Yeah, I'm just like not in a wrestling mind state right now. I've been so preoccupied. I almost forgot about this today, to be completely honest.
Oh, thanks, Justin.
Well, I had plumbers in my house, repiping my whole house and connecting me to city water out here because I live so damn far in the Cape. Who did they beat? I'm going to go... All right. I know this is wrong, but I just guessed.
Nico.
It was the Red Belt Buddies, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman.
Justin.
I went with Braun Strowman and the Kid.
Oh, Nico nailed it.
Dang it. I was half right.
Yeah, I saw at first I could see the Braun. I was like, oh, he might pull it. But plus two, I almost would wonder if I would argue if it was Nicholas, because I would say he had a name, Justin.
He's the ref's kid. That's all I remember.
All right, number 10. In the land of movies featuring wrestlers, who stars with Patricia Clarkson in the movie Legendary? And we're halfway there, living on a prayer, by the way.
Dang.
Can you at least give us an idea of when this movie came out?
2010s.
That kind of helps.
It's a WWE films, I believe.
In Legacy, that's what you said it's called? Or Legendary?
Legendary. Oh, wow. I was actually technically spot on. It's 2010.
Oh, wait.
Dang.
Then
Who was hot in 2010? All right, I got another guess because I'm I don't even know right now. Out of my mind.
Oh, Patricia Clarkson and Danny Glover are your main co-stars here. Danny Glover. All right, are we in?
I'm in, yeah, with a guess.
Justin Matthews.
Yeah, like I said, I know it's a guess. I'm just so zoned in on Saturday, focused on my match. I can't think of anything else. I picked The Miz, maybe that launched him straight to DVD.
Was it Ted DiBiase Jr.?
Probably.
No, you both went with the Marines franchise, but I was looking for John Cena, actually.
figured it was too obvious.
That's kind of
Sheesh.
why I went with this one. Yeah, John Cena. It's actually a film about amateur wrestling.
I thought about him too, but yeah, I thought it might be just too obvious at the time.
After being bullied, book smart, but not streetwise, teenager Cal joined his Oklahoma high school wrestling team. Blah, blah, blah. That's what it's about. All right.
Oh, that's the kid, right? There's a kid in that movie.
Yeah, it's mostly about the kid, and John Cena's, I think, his older brother.
Sheesh.
I own it. I think I own it twice, actually, because I found it at the Dollar Tree recently.
Remember when
number
he was
11.
Fred's dad?
Who's dad?
Fred's dad. Fred,
Oh,
that
yes.
internet
He's
sensation.
in all three of those.
Yeah.
He's in the whole trilogy. That's the reason I watched the first two was for Cena. Who did Stone Cold defeat to win his second WWF World Title?
This is a question that should be easy for certain people, but it's not easy for me.
This is not even that old. Come on.
All right.
Give me a repeat of the question.
Absolutely. Who did Steve Austin defeat to win his second world title for the WWF?
I should not be blanking on this. Nope. Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
Nico Suave. What's your answer?
I was torn between the Brothers of Destruction again. I went with Taker.
And what you got, Justin?
I went with the People's Champ. Me.
Well,
I mean The Rock.
Nico, I don't know if it helps. You were close because it was the other
Kane. It's Kane. God damn it.
Yeah, Kane defeated him, and then like the next night, I think he wins it right back from Kane and King after King of the Ring.
Oh, that's that like 1 24-hour reign.
Yeah, Kane won it in a first blood match,
Can't even tell if he's bleeding, but sure, yeah.
which I believe technically his arm was bleeding. They had to do the whole like, arms don't count.
Yeah, right. Sheesh.
Number 12, we talked about that Iron Man match earlier. Before Shawn Michaels, who did Bret Hart face in an Iron Man match in the WWF?
I'm torn as to whether or not it was someone who had a history of drug use.
It's wrestling in the 90s. It's a possibility.
So everybody, pretty much.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, like, it's like half the roster in the 90s. That half might be underdoing it.
Dang, half of them are not with us anymore just for that reason.
But hopefully I think things are finally getting better. All right, Justin, what you got?
I went with one of my personal favorites. I went with Owen.
Owen, that would have been good. Nico.
Owen makes a lot of sense. I went with Razor Ramon.
Oh, I'm looking for Charlotte's dad. Woo, Ric Flair.
Was that in Saskatoon when he won the title?
I don't think it's a Saskatoon match, but it's in that time frame. It's in that time frame.
All right.
Number 13.
It's a hell of a drug.
Here's some recent stuff for you. Who did AJ Styles face at the 2016 TLC?
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like 1993 is that Iron Man. All right. Nico, what you got?
I got Dean Ambrose with a special cameo from James Ellsworth.
Hey now. Justin, what you got?
That's it, probably. I went with the man that loves to beat up John Cena.
Well, Justin, you are right in the fact that Nico was right. It was Dean Ambrose.
Dang it. You get me with that every time.
He
Well,
fought John. He fought John in the Rumble the next month, and then they did the Chamber where Bray Wyatt won.
Damn.
Well, damn. All right. Number 14. Who was the last Money in the Bank winner at a WrestleMania?
Damn. You know what's crazy too is I literally like maybe 4 or 5 days ago just watched with my kids a video of all of the Money in the Bank cash-ins. So I should know.
You and Nico both watching videos recently that did not help you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Could have helped you.
If only I would have paid closer attention because I knew it was going to be a question. All right.
He's like drawing a caricature.
Yeah, I know. I was like, ooh, it's a swan.
Punk.
CM Punk. Nico.
I have the all-American American who probably thinks that Trump should not be being impeached for a second time right now, Jack Swagger.
I don't know about that second half, but you're right about the first half. Jack Swagger is what we're looking for here.
You know what? I just realized he wasn't in that video of successful cash-ins. That's why I didn't think of him.
No, he cashed in.
He was. He did cash in, right?
Yeah.
Who didn't he? Who am I thinking of? Who didn't win it?
Kennedy never got a cash in. Sandow failed.
Maybe that's who I'm confusing him
Corbin
with. Sandow.
failed.
Corbin
Miz technically failed, but he got it back.
Yeah, because which there's already plot holes in that because like they've done it before anyway. Anyway, who cares? Number 15. What was the main event of the first AEW Dynamite? Are you guys confident, or would you want a hint?
I got it. I
mean, I'm not that confident because, like I said, I don't really watch that much AEW because it's nothing but a botch fest. But
oh my god,
I got to guess.
They've gotten better since whenever the last time you watched it was.
Justin does not want a contract from Tony Khan. All right.
I mean, I'll do dark and everything like that.
You're not now. You're not getting booked now, obviously.
Well, if they don't want a match full of botches, then yes, they should book the professional wrestlers. Okay, we'll put over whoever they want.
They were the QT Marshall was just about to call you, but not now. Just told Jerry Lynn to book you too. And damn it. All right, Nico, what you got?
I got Jericho, Santana, and Ortiz versus Matt, Nick, and Kenny.
All right. Justin.
All right. Like I said, it was a guess, but I went with Jericho versus Hangman Page for the title.
Nico nailed it, and all 6 people as well. 6-man tag.
Man, I'm getting freaking squashed here, man.
Proud and powerful against the Elite, Bucks, and Omega. Number 16, Justin. You still got a chance.
Yeah, right.
What faction made their WrestleMania debut at WrestleMania 29?
Their WrestleMania debut. Okay.
Yes, sir. My whiteboard dropped.
WrestleMania 29.
Yes, sir.
What are we on now? 36?
36. What? Oh,
number
you mean
are we on?
Manias or questions?
No, Manias, right? We're on 36 coming up.
Yeah, that sounds right.
37.
37's coming up. 36 is done.
So like almost 10 years ago. Holy crap.
I think the Rumble's going to get canceled.
No, what do you mean?
They just had a COVID outbreak in 3 different wrestling promotions. I'm not certain they'll have enough bodies to do a Rumble.
It's Vince McMahon. It's WWE. It's the Rumble. I bet everything in my life they'll find a way. Even if they have to like break up the tapings and eliminate people and like somehow edit it together over the course of a weekend, they'll find a way.
Hey, it's the cinematic version of the Rumble I pitched to you last week.
Well, I'm saying you could, like, if you absolutely had to, you could film like guys 1 through 10, eliminate 7 of them, film the next portion the next day, just sweat them up to who's ever still around from day 1. Like, do it if you
with a water bottle.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, all right, take 2. Orin, you're in the corner selling like this. Like you can do it if you absolutely had to. All right. Faction. I remember what we're talking about now. Nico, what you got? Sound effects and all. Justin.
I guessed again, but I went with my boys, the New Day. I love the New Day.
Well, don't be sour. It was the Shield.
Yeah, I'm sure. I love Seth. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I even worked at his school for a while, but I didn't think about him.
Hey, did you ever meet Merrick Brave?
Merrick Brave.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah. I did meet him, actually. He actually came up to me when I went to go check out a show. And of course, wrestler rule, don't leave your gear at home. He's like, hey, got your gear? Want a pre-show today? Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
There you go.
Pre-showed the day I met him. So, yeah.
See?
He's pretty dope.
Never forget your gear. Number 17. Who did Roman Reigns face at Fastlane 2015?
So I'm like, dang.
I think I'm
still
right here.
Fastlane.
Life in the fast lane.
I can't even think of who was on the roster at that time, like to wrestle him in 2015. I'm just like so fried from today.
Hey, look, I've been on a couple tapings this week too. I felt that same feeling of friedness, so I understand your pain.
Yeah, I'm definitely fried out right now. Not like in a kind of way, but
so not like in a Riddle kind of way. But
nah, not in the RVD way.
I'm so not surprised Vince McMahon was like, oh, great, we can make him an idiot. He's a stoner fool.
Although he is kind of an idiot, just not in the way they portray him on TV.
But what's crazy is we all know that they don't do anything like that because they have to be tested in wellness policy. It's not even like a believable gimmick. But
I thought that there was some sort of like maybe leniency with weed if you pay and if you know in advance that if you pay a fine maybe or something. I thought I heard something like that.
Well, I know RVD, when he does sign his contracts, he only does part-time because they don't drug test him when he does part-time work. And he doesn't want to give it up. So,
we're also going back a little while with him. Next time I sign a WWE contract, I'll let you know. Nico.
So I was torn between two fast lanes. One where Roman faced Brock and Dean in a triple threat, and the other that I went with my answer for, which was Daniel Bryan.
And Justin?
I guess. Then I went with Punk again.
Looking for Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, dude. I'm getting freaking squashed right now, dude.
10th point.
Call me Bastion Booger.
Wow. Nico has no idea who that is. Number 18.
I'm aware of a man's existence by the name of Bastion Booger.
Maybe because he's very distinct looking. Number 18. At SummerSlam 1998, The Rock and Triple H had what kind of match?
SummerSlam 98.
Is this the match I was thinking of earlier, or am I completely off?
Who knows? Put down your answer and you shall find out.
You said it's The Rock and Hunter?
Yes, sir.
Was it like for the Intercontinental title or something? I don't know. Not that it's needed as a clue, but I'm just curious for my own.
It's up to Nico if he wants me to answer that.
It's not going to make a difference in my guess, to be completely honest. I'm just curious.
I can talk about it later.
All right.
I think I know what match he's talking about, and that might be what's throwing me off.
All right. That's with a 1998. Sheesh. So long ago.
I was 3.
I was like 10.
You're young. Justin, you're older than me?
I'm 31.
Oh, yeah. You're old.
I'm kind of old.
Nico's child in this group.
Yeah, no, he's still got his memory. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
I'm getting into the Alzheimer's stages and stuff.
I mean, I had aspirations to be a pro fighter at one point, so like thankfully I put those aspirations on hold and limited my shots to the head.
I mean, I've taken a couple pretty bad bumps on the back of my head, so I'm probably pretty jarred at this point. I know there was an independent guy in Iowa when I worked for Merrick Brave. His name's Christian Rose, and I took a bump so bad in that match that he called the whole thing early because he was worried that I was gonna like have a concussion or something.
Did he die?
Christian Rose?
Yeah.
No, I just talked to him like a couple weeks ago on Facebook.
Oh, okay, then no. Okay, never
Nah,
mind.
he's still doing his thing. He's killing it,
The
man.
wrong guy. Oh, Christian Abel, I think I'm thinking of.
Nah, yeah, Christian Rose. He's pretty
Okay.
Gets around pretty well in that area. I wrestled him.
Hey,
in,
if
like,
he comes to Florida, let me know.
Hey, I mentioned one time to Zach about bringing in a guy named Marcus Crane because he loves doing those death matches and stuff like that. He's actually the one who got me in touch with Merrick Brave and got me that first pre-show match. And he does like he carries like
I know Crane.
Yeah, he carries like a riot shield.
No Crane, but I know of Crane.
Well, I know him, but
we'll talk after the match. We'll figure that out. What kind of match these two had, The Rock and Triple H, and I'll give you a hint. It was not a death match.
All right, no death matches. All right,
no cheese graters.
So it didn't happen in SummerSlam Japan.
Yeah, SummerSlam Japan or a bar in Tampa. All right, what you got, Justin?
I went with the last man standing.
Nico?
Probably wrong.
So when he mentioned the Intercontinental Championship, I was thinking, like, did that ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship happen at SummerSlam?
It did, Nico. Ladder match is what we're looking for. That's why I was hesitant on answering it, because then it might have been for a title if you said ladder. So
well, like I said, it wouldn't have made a difference because I can't even. Dude, I'm not even in it today.
That was
man.
Triple H's awesome long purple tights too. That was great. That was a good SummerSlam.
I had that figure with the bone crunching action. Actually, now that you mention it,
I have a new Mattel that's of the same design. All right.
Ooh.
Number 19. You still got a chance here, Justin.
Yeah,
Who
right.
did Rhino and Heath Slater defeat to become the first SmackDown Tag Champions?
Oh, damn.
Am I remembering this tournament correctly?
I don't know, but we shall find out.
Shoot, I don't even know who the other finalists were. If you would have asked me who was the first SmackDown Tag Team Champions, like that would have been different.
Yeah.
Nobody ever remembers.
I will admit, I'm with you. I would know that answer. This answer, I don't know if I would have known this one.
Because there wasn't some other stipulation too, like if they won, then Heath Slater would get a contract on SmackDown too, or something like that.
Coincidentally, they just did that in Impact, but yeah, like
I was just say,
Heath Slater has a history of winning contracts in certain matches.
A history of not getting the contracts just up front. Even in Impact, I thought it was a very weird decision. Like, oh, so Doc Gallows is good enough to get a contract right away, but not Heath. Like, it's a weird, like, kind of a backhanded compliment, like, or not a compliment at all. So.
Hmm.
Oh, then.
I'm like drawing a complete blank. I can't even think of the people who had been drafted on SmackDown at that time. And
I could break it also in a million pieces.
whoa,
I'm waiting on you guys.
I'm gonna go with whoever that person is talking. They probably were in the match. They sound pretty intimidating.
That's my niece Callie. She'll defeat you all in the ring.
Maybe. I only have a 37% win record as of right now, so there's a good chance of it.
What was that, off cage match?
Yes. And half of those matches aren't even mine. There's some other dude in like Tennessee. I apparently won a bunch of titles I never heard of before.
Give me an answer, Justin.
Shoot. I'm gonna go with the Bar.
Oh, okay.
Probably not even a team at the time, but that's who I'll pick.
They don't just set the bar; they are the. What do you got, Nico?
Pretty sure it was the Usos.
It was indeed the Usos.
Oh my gosh, dude! Bastion Booger all the way here.
All right, guys.
You still got a chance to get one more point.
You can still do this, Justin. I believe in you. All right. Final question of the night. What are the current alter egos of Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson?
They just talked about this. I listened to a Stone Cold podcast the other day where they were talking about this.
So Doc has 2.
I don't know.
Does he? I'm talking about the alter egos, the totally different characters. He put down what you got. I'll see if I give it to you.
I don't have anything. I'm at a complete blank. I'm almost just. He can have the point even if it's wrong.
Wait, hold on. I'm actually trying to remember this because I know I've heard these before. Okay, I have one of them.
Just give me some names, Justin. Just write down 2 names.
I'm gonna write down 2 names right here. 2 completely wrong names that I know are wrong. But I just thought of the first good pair in my head.
Okay, I got him.
All right, Justin, what are your answers?
I went with Woody and Buzz.
Maybe I'd love to see it. We got Nico.
Sex Ferguson and Chad Too Bad, also the cock torturer.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess I didn't really think about the cock guy, but I was looking for Sex Ferguson and Chad Too Bad.
How do you know this? Like, how do you find that out? Is it on their podcast or something?
Well, they at Talking Shop, that's what they wrestled under. They did that, I think, first. Chad Too Bad's from what's the thing, Southpaw too. So like they've gone under those names. They've wrestled under those names. They talk about it on their podcast. There's T-shirts like.
Dang.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the match is up here. Justin, you're looking good, buddy, and you're gonna have a great match Saturday.
Yeah, Nico brings my confidence way up now.
And lucky 13 points he scored. 13 points for Nico Suave Regoli. Justin, you were just focused, man. Saturday, you're coming for those tag titles. Good luck with that match. Any parting words for you?
Oh, like I said in the beginning, anybody out there who's watching, listening, go this Saturday, 16th. Check out RPW at Chicago Boys. You're going to see a great match, triple threat tag team championship match, which I failed to mention before. I got the Gifted in there too. So I think, in the words of JR, it's going to be a slobber knocker. So come check it out. Yes, there it is. That's right, boy. Yeah. You see those 2 guys right there in the bottom corner that look super handsome? Yeah, they're definitely going to win the match. They're definitely going to win. Those 2 handsome chaps with the long hair.
I see the handsome guys, the Gifted, yeah.
No. The guys next to him.
Oh.
Yeah. I put all my money on those guys. If this was Vegas, I'm all in on them.
Nico Suave Regoli, you were looking for a little bit of redemption. You got it tonight, man. And just in general, really good match. 13 out of 20 points, double digits. Really good match. Nico, one more plug. Anything else you got to say? Let the world know.
This is what happens when you ask me questions from wrestling periods that I've actually been around to watch. Like I retain this stuff. I started watching around the 2008 period and onward, and so like this stuff is just better ingrained in my head because I watched it, and it paid off. Also, I remembered the ladder match because I had the ladder match DVD, the best of ladder matches DVD. So that was on it. So yay, it all worked out in the end. Justin was just. We all have days where we're on a different universe, and like his mind is already on Saturday. My mind was on today. It was on this match. It was on getting back on track, and it worked out in my favor. Hopefully I can keep this momentum going for a couple more matches. I'll be taping throughout the month in here and elsewhere, which speaking of which, Trivia for Thon 3, Sunday, February 14th, 2021. That's Valentine's Day, folks, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. matches, 12 matches over the course of 12 hours, some pre-taped, some live, all simulcasting on their various YouTube channels, as well as my personal Twitch channel. Donate.thon.org/campaign/trivia. The number 4 THON, the number 3 is where you can donate to the 4 Diamonds Fund as part of Penn State's annual Thon event and help cover the costs of children battling cancer at Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, and do it in tribute to Kevin the Smasher Smets. If we make it to $3,000 and you are the highest individual donor to my cause, I will make a very dumb decision and let you pick a tattoo for me.
Absolutely, guys. You heard him there. Trivia for Thon, Justin Matthews, Nico, JPO. Thanks so much for watching this. You know, YouTube Bibber Babbles. Like, subscribe, notification, comment, tell a friend, tell an enemy. Thank you. And good night.